Hey, you guys.
Ring the dinner bell.
My hair looks crazy.
Cray.
I'm not going to adjust the streamage.
It's cray time.
My hair looks cray because I was just cooking it up. Been cooking it up for the last hour.
Yeehaw.
So
Chef Tell on duty.
you just my boxers are way high.
Oh.
My
We
pants
said
are
have
down
to
low
share.
now.
Whoa, she's losing her trousers.
Just strip down for the crowd now.
She's losing her trousers.
We're back.
All right. Here we are.
Warm in here.
Yeah, because the stove and oven, everything's been going on.
Welcome everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Mukbang+Vacation.
Yes.
Hello.
Like the old days. Just like the old days, girls and guys.
Hope you've all got a little something to nibble on, whether you're having dinner with us or a sweet treat or,
Yeah, popcorn, whatever.
I think I need to have my hair up.
This is going to be big. This is
It's
going
warm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I made, hi everybody. I made chicken Alfredo with bacon and broccoli.
Tell me that's not like, good.
We
Yeah.
got a big old,
Woo.
got the big old, so, yeah.
We're doing the one pot dinner.
This fork, did I have a crooked fork? We have a few crooked forks.
We can get you another one.
Needs more salt and pepper.
Do you need one for each hand? No, it doesn't.
No, that's what it sounds like.
Oh, and they would know.
Right.
Yeah.
Just trying to get a good little bite of everything. Okay.
Yeah, this is good. Wow, guys.
I love a crooked fork.
Oh, I'll get you another one. She's doing a crook in her fork.
I heard it. What?
This one appears to be much straighter.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We'll straighten that puppy out later.
Yeah, it's not Pride Month yet, so we can
Yeah.
put them crooked forks aside. But it's next month that you gotta be more accepted.
Right. Well, you know,
Just
we
hit
did.
my boob on the.
Oh, careful. If that
Watch
swells, you'll
out.
have like one big one and try explaining that away.
Goodness me.
Oh my gosh. And you'd say, oh my gosh. You know how that happened? It was pot. Pot
It
makes
was
you
the
have
pot.
It makes you have one big boob. Just saying.
Believe it or pot.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Cheers, everybody.
Mm.
What are you guys having for dinner?
Mm. There's plenty here if you guys didn't bring anything. Just pass your plates over and we'll load them up.
And because in the past I have overcooked the broccoli a hair, this time I undercooked the broccoli a hair, but it's still
No, it's good.
it's just got a little bite to it.
Chicken's nice and tender. I'm just saying.
I reckon I did a good job. There's a little more pasta left too, but I think there might be enough in here for the two of us.
I think you might be right.
Apparently, y'all are getting Southern Meg tonight, so
Oh, Southern Meg appeared.
what do I rate it? What do you rate it?
I rated it as like super delicious.
I probably should have add a little water or something to
Or milk.
the sauce. It's a little thick.
Yeah. Well, if there's any leftovers, we could do that. Add some milk on in there and make it a little creamier.
I ain't never heard no one complain about a rich sauce before though, so
We like rich.
it's at least not all loose and goosey.
I hate when it's loose.
And when that goose is loose,
You don't want no loose women around here.
whoa, darling.
No way.
In today's day and age, you can't be saying them things.
Oh. Guess I'm living in the past.
I had cream of chicken and mashed taters, green beans, cornbread. That sounds good.
Hey, Lee, how are you?
I meant to make garlic bread on the side with this, but I did forget.
She'd be done forgotten. But you know what? We could have it if there's any leftovers with the leftovers. What are you guys doing for lunch tomorrow?
Brian said, I need Megan's smelly socks. You know what, Brian? For the right price, they could be yours.
Mm-hmm.
So, you've come to the right place.
That's right, Brian.
Because it's my feet they'd be coming off of.
That's right. You just send a message and, man, they could be delivered like ASAP. We know how to ship. I'm just saying.
I gotta remember to keep good posture and eat slowly because this is a rich meal.
It is. I know we're done being poor, guys. This is rich.
I had a cheeseburger. Doctor says I eat too healthy. Suggested I have more junk food once in a while.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey.
I'll sign up for that one. You have a good doctor. He's really smart.
If that's what the doctor ordered, hey, put a little meat on them bones.
Get some ding dongs, some Twinkies, you know.
Yeah, start trashing it up.
Mm-hmm. This is really good. This is for any newcomers. Broccoli, bacon, chicken, Alfredo. Mm-hmm. With pasta.
Sure enough,
Mm-hmm.
made by yours truly.
And she did. Maggie's chef on duty tonight, and she's really duty. And I'm just saying, chicken is super tender. We gotta add this to your repertoire.
So, I was listening to another podcast earlier. It made me realize. So, a lot of the time, we're struggling to think. Because if you're new here, if you don't know, you should follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Because we do this. Is today Tuesday?
It is.
Oh my gosh, we do this every Tuesday.
And sometimes more than Tuesday.
Yeah, sometimes we do it on Thursday as well.
Sometimes Wednesday. Sometimes those days sneak up on you.
Sometimes we're just feeling freaky. We come up. Well,
I'm
not to get.
But I'm gonna give them a little.
You know
clue.
what I meant.
We only
we're
do
feeling
it,
like having a good time when we come out.
but we only do it on days that end in day.
For sure enough.
Yeah, every time. So mark your calendars only on days that end in day.
I don't know why I started saying that.
Podcast.
Oh, sure enough. So yeah, so we do this every week, right?
Right.
And sometimes we come on because we like to hang out. We like to come on. Sometimes we come on and we go, "Hey guys, what'd you guys do? Because we had a boring week. You know?
We got nothing.
This is a soda shop Pepsi Colas made with real sugar as opposed to fake sugar.
It's the real stuff.
So someone was asking in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized we need to start having staple. One way to spark conversation instantly every time. We need to start writing down. That was weird, but we need to start writing down every week because I know every day is different and sometimes there's new, Anyways, every day I'm coming across new songs I like, new movies, new books. So I think we need to start having a favorites segment of the chat.
A like list.
A like list because sometimes we come on and sometimes we might default to, we don't typically talk too negative, but sometimes it might happen.
It happened. Could slip.
And I think it's a good way to sustain a positive vibe if we bring each week our like lists and it's just like whether on a piece of paper or in our phone. Each week, we write down a lot of the things that we like. Because sometimes, listen to me, sometimes
I'm listening.
I will like a song on Monday, and by Saturday,
It's
I'll
off the
have
list.
played it out.
And say, I don't liking that
But
anymore.
so I think but it still deserves that weekly mention. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like sometimes you could watch, a movie on a Saturday and we're not streaming till a Tuesday. You might forget about it by Sunday night.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
And so I think, we should start really being proactive about this and write it down.
Yeah,
because I forget. You forget, we forget,
I know. What do you think we are, rememberers?
And so I think we should have a little favorites segment. And come on, and I want you guys to join in as well.
Yeah, bring on your favorites too. Yeah, they can bring them on, and they could become our favorites too. You never know. You never know.
And it can be anything that you favorited throughout the week.
Yeah, it could be something like you found some new candy and found it really delicious and wanted to share.
Everybody, you had it's a good way to reflect on the week as well, because you could say, and it's a good way to practice gratitude, because you could reflect on the week and go, oh, I had kind of a boring week, but hey, I had that pasta with that chicken and broccoli. That was probably my favorite. That was probably my favorite meal of the week.
Right.
And so it's worth mentioning.
Right, and it's still early in the week, so we still have time to start this list.
Yeah.
And I have to say, in the sandwich category for this week so far is the sandwich we had earlier. That was my favorite so far this week.
And so it's it could be anything. If you had
you could have a favorite shoelace, just anything.
But also have it be something new. Is this a Virginia accent they're doing? Baby, I don't really know what it is ever. But we just roll with
accent. Just accent.
We just roll with the good vibe punches around here. And a lot of the time the good vibe punches come from a sweet little Southern woman inside of me.
A sweet spot. Yeah.
She doesn't really exist.
When the camera goes off, she goes, "What too?" I'm just saying.
Oh, I talk like this in real life.
You do.
Do you know Mike Hawk? Sorry. Goodness, I read that funny. I do know Mike Hawk. I went to high school with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, I was thinking about this earlier. And I did not also think about it in time to prepare said list of
because you're just winging it right now and coming out with these ideas. And she didn't even share this idea that she was going to talk about it, so I didn't prepare. I didn't like to start my list. And
thank you for following me. Can you guys understand me? Is my accent coming through clear? You guys know what I'm saying? Do you? I just want to make sure I'm not stuttering or nothing. I'm understandable.
But this is really good.
Yeah, I did all right. Oh, I think we were supposed to rate it, weren't we? I think someone said that a long time ago and we kind of forgot.
Oh, right. Then you got onto your list.
Yeah, it's at least an 8.5 out of 10. It could be a little
creamier.
Creamy. Should I splash milk?
It'll make it cold then.
All right, sure enough. I could microwave a cup of milk.
And then it might also do weird things right now because you've got the bacon in there, so there's some bacon fat. You have to kind of warm it up with the milk.
I got all the bacon fat off.
Every bit?
That I could.
Well, somebody snuck in there. You know how that bacon fat can sure be sneaky. I'm just saying. Because it's happened to me before.
You got a chicken over there?
Uh-huh.
Right.
I mean, lots of chicken. You guys, you've been my witness.
Thank you for the gift. So, because each week, like I said, I'm finding, and what also sparked it was earlier we were talking about Colleen had come in and recommended a movie to watch.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had said,
Mother of the Bride, right?
I think that's what she said.
Mother of the Bride, yeah.
And then I had said a new show, if that's not new, but a show that I had found that's new to me on Amazon Prime that I was kind of, recommending.
And sometimes it's good when you find older ones that people can obtain for free.
Right, yeah.
On like that, or on Amazon or something like that, Prime.
Excuse me so much. Excuse me.
Or on Roku or...
What's up with the communal bowl? We like to have a good time, and sometimes that good time is sharing a bowl of pasta with your mama.
We are good sharers, so there.
So if you're going to bring the drama, me and my mama, put your fork up in an X with me. Me and my mama are going to say, get out of here.
Just like that. Just like that.
So, say, chill. Yes, and I already did make dirty dishes today. Thank you, Brady. The dishwasher is already full.
This is really good, though.
Tatum, no. That's wrong. Bad. That's not my favorite thing.
You better watch out, because someplace like maybe Olive Garden or something might be trying to steal this. Like they might see this video or live stream or whatever and say,
they might say that.
They're going to say, we're going to make this.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to burp at you, mama.
No, never. Those are really delicious.
Thank you. I'm glad you're liking it.
Yeah, I am.
Try to make a nice meal for you from time to time.
Yeah, I just can't believe how tender this chicken is. It is so dang tender. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it.
So, yeah, and I think it'd be funny, like, I don't look back at because when we live stream, they get saved on YouTube as well. Because we live stream on YouTube and they save them there and they get uploaded. So, not that I look back at our streams a whole lot, but if there comes a point in time that we do, it would be almost like they're all kind of little capsules of sorts of the current events, whatever we talk about during that time. But I think it'd be kind of funny to, say every week we came on and said like our favorite things of the week. And then, a year.
Then when we're on here 10 years from now and we say 10 years ago today, what was our favorite?
Well, even a year ago or whatever, it's so funny to be like, oh my God, I can't listen to that song anymore. I can't eat that ice cream anymore. I can't, within a year I overdid it, or oh my God, I'm still obsessed with that, or
right.
Oh, I got the hiccups. Did you solo jazz nails? What does that mean?
What?
Solo jazz? I don't know what that means.
Maybe they think, do they mean Solo Cups, the brand? They're Dixie cups, if that's what they meant.
Yeah, maybe it auto-corrected cups to jazz.
Because that Solo is a brand also. Is that what they were talking about?
Maybe.
Just a guess. Just sometimes,
But yeah, I didn't make
that silly spell check or autocorrect something. It says things that you want me to say.
Moist Critics podcast does that, and they're about to hit the 10th year. Wow. Love your nails. Thank you.
Wow. 10 years they've been doing it? We got some catching up to do.
Solo jazz are the cups that used to be in everyone's bathroom. Is that what the style
Dixie.
of the Dixie cups is called? They were Dixie cups.
They're called Dixie cups. Yeah. Dixie's the brand. Was the pattern called jazz? Is
maybe the pattern's called solo jazz or whatever. But we need to investigate.
She did those herself, though.
I did. Let me show you one more time.
Because it's your lucky day. Yeah, she actually did them all herself. And those are her real nails. They're not acrylic or anything. And she did marvelous. She did them marvelous. I'm just saying.
Thank you. Yeah, Kayla says probably what the pattern's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I want to get like a sweat. I'm obsessed with this pattern. I want to get like I've seen windbreakers with it on it.
Or
Sweatshirt.
a hoodie or, yeah. And then you could get matching sweatpants and have it like across the butt.
So take a sip.
You know, coming and going.
Thank you. I've been trying to become my own little nail tech.
Yeah, and she's techie. She's a real techie.
Sure enough.
Just saying.
So yeah, this time next week, and I don't want.
But we might come on before then. So if we come on before then, are we still supposed to do it, or is
No,
that
we'll
just
plan
a
to do it on
Tuesday thing?
Tuesdays.
Okay.
I'm
like Taco Tuesday, favorite
I don't
Tuesday.
want it to be forced, so there's like no categories. It doesn't have to be every week. What's your favorite song or favorite movie? And it doesn't even necessarily have to be like something favorite, but it's like
Something
what you enjoyed
that
most
week.
that week.
Right.
Yeah. So
you jot down some notes and reflect back on them and say, yeah, those all check the boxes.
just kind of try and reflect on your week and what you did. We'll write it down, bring it to the table.
And you guys can too, and bring in.
Yeah, we'll be on next Tuesday. I made a chicken, bacon, broccoli Alfredo.
And it's super delicious.
And I was so proud. I've made chicken, steak, pastas, like whatever, like a handful of times. Like, because like I'm kind of,
getting more familiar with the kitchen.
I'm getting more, in the kitchen because I've always been able to make eggs, mac and cheese, like all like the basic, grilled cheese, tuna fish, yeah, whatever.
Bagel and cream cheese.
Yeah, but like actually like preparing like meals and like different things that have to go together and whatever, and like timing it all out is all still a new thing to me.
That's an art for like any chef too, trying to time it out, when they're serving.
And so this is really only like probably the third or fourth time that I've like made chicken like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so proud. Like I seasoned it. I did onion powder. Yeah, onion powder and Italian seasoning and a little salt, a little pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah. And when it was cooking, it smelled so good. It didn't just smell like chicken. Like I don't know. It smelled like I was preparing a well-seasoned meal.
And it is really good, guys.
So
really good.
It's very flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm getting kind of full.
Me too.
I'd say we put a good dent in it, though.
I know, it's for lunch tomorrow. I think we ate about half the pot.
I was too excited to put it on a plate, so.
Yeah, I brought a plate just in case it got too out of hand, but I was prepared, but didn't need it.
You know it, Christine. She said, and don't forget that homemade Alfredo sauce.
That's right. It's a secret recipe.
Sure enough.
Mm-hmm. Did you want me to wash my hands? Woo, that was a good little. Sometimes when you've just eaten a big meal, you have to just kind of get up and stretch it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying, right?
I don't know if they could see it on your camera, but directly on the YouTube and my stream, was we cat's out
For
of the
your
bag.
eyes only.
Cat's out of the bag now.
If you want to see what we're talking about afterwards, you can go and watch the replay on YouTuber.
This was just sitting on the counter.
You weren't supposed to say that.
This is what she had to get up and stretch.
Stretch it out, baby.
My homemade Alfredo, with this literally being the only thing just sitting on the counter right here. Oh goodness me!
Whew. I'll take a burp in there.
Whoa! Well, guys,
So let's see. What else is
what else is cracking?
yeah.
What else is pop locking and dropping?
I can't believe it's still so stinking cold, and we are coming up. I mean, we're like 10 days from Memorial Day weekend, and it is so cold still
My socks are dirty.
because someone
What
wants to
is-
buy them that
What
way.
is that? Oh my.
Piece
Sticker?
of tape or something.
It's a sticker of some sort.
There's no upcharge for that. For what was it? Brian wanted those.
Yeah, Caleb, my main account, I'm the one that made mom start TikTok, so I didn't realize you had your own TikTok. My main account has 400K followers,
Yeah.
but I can't go live on that one.
She posts over there,
Yeah, I post over there, but they
but
don't,
she,
they
but
don't
she
let me
does.
go live over there.
She does live action here.
Tatum wants to say hello to the crowd. Would you all like to?
She's the third in the Three Musketeers.
It's the same as on here, just not without the X at the end.
Don't have to ask her twice.
I don't know what she just got. One piece of bacon, I think.
Was it bacon, honey? Are you making the bacon?
Yes, so funny when you said that. So this is Tatum.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, this is
This is the little puppy that's always barking in the background of my mom's video.
yeah.
So
Especially if I'm using like shredded cheese or something.
yeah,
Right.
I'm very
Thank
full.
you.
Um,
Thank you. Thank you.
dinner was delicious. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll have to look up that Mother of the Bride though. I don't
Oh,
think I've
yes.
seen that. We'll have to look that
So-
one up.
We'll see you all next week with your list of favorites.
Yeah. And we're hoping to start like a new series too, besides that. Of either doing like
No, don't
others.
say less. Just don't say anything
Yeah.
until it's being done. I don't know why you do that. She always is like, oh, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna, and maybe this, and start a series of blah blah blah,
Well-
and then we don't do it, and then it's
well,
like, well,
but now we're hoping to. So,
so just don't say anything.
okay.
You
I'm not
you,
gonna
you
say-
hope in silence.
Oh.
You hope.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hope in silence.
You don't have to tell everyone what you're hoping to do. Just tell them when it's done. You
She's
know?
hoping to give you a kiss.
You hoping to kiss me? Thank you so much.
So does anybody have any
Anybody
big
wrote
plans for this week? Anybody have big plans for this week?
You're so full of love. So full of love.
Oh, so if you're not from the United States, I think let's see, Lee, you're in the UK. We have a big holiday weekend coming up. Not this weekend, the following weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. So a lot of people do things. It's a 3-day. It's actually a federal holiday weekend.
Thank you, Jack. Here in the pasta. I'm gonna put it on the floor, okay? Love you. You can't have that pasta. There's garlic and onion.
But yeah, Tuesdays always seem to work out for us for sure. Tuesday nights we seem to.
And also, if there's something, because we like to do kind of like a little mukbang podcast, hang out, and what not have you. Thank you for the gifts. So if there's ever something you guys want to see me make, attempt to make, or that we should eat.
Do like a challenge or whatever, but nothing spicy. We don't do spicy.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like if you guys, have a, I don't know, if there's like a food trend going on, or if there's like,
If it's not expensive, like either. We're not going to do like twin lobsters or something.
No. I mean, we might do that one day this summer, and maybe we'll come on. I don't know.
If we schmooze some lobstermen down on the dock.
You never know. Could catch some.
You think we could catch them?
I'm pretty rugged.
Are you going to be diving for them or
Yeah.
snorkeling or?
Well, I actually know this place where they have a bunch of tanks of them.
So you don't even have to really get wet, just like up to the elbow?
Yeah.
And so am I supposed to like distract them while you, like we could do it like a grab and go, kind of like at the supermarket, they have a grab and go section?
Yeah, I'll just kind of put them in my backpack and we'll just kind of like hurry home.
Oh, like Dora the Explorer. Backpack, you know.
Loaded up with lobsters too.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll grab one for you. Backpack.
Just maybe, and maybe one for me. Yeah. She's getting two for her because she's got two hands, and if I got time for another grab, I might get one for you. Okay. Backpack.
Get some butter too.
Oh, first, you can't have lobster without butter. That's wrong. Unless it's a lobster salad sandwich. But some people have like lobster sandwiches with butter. Some places we've been to, they're like, do you want that with the butter or mayonnaise? Which is
What are you taking? What are you getting? Butter or mayonnaise? Come on, tell me.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if you're having it like without the bread and all, then it's butter. It's butter. But if you're having like a sandwich, you know, like
Okay, she's getting graphic now.
Then it's definitely
time we can
like a
cruise
lobster
the
roll,
stream.
right? But like, you know, there's so many different. It's the same thing like chowder. There's like Manhattan chowder.
Thanks for the corn.
There's corn chowder.
Oh, guys, speaking of chowder, if you're a fan of a good clam.
Oh, here we go. That's right. She saw these in the store and said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe they brought them back."
Got these last year.
Last year they came. They must be a seasonal thing for them.
Thank you for this. If you like chowder,
You know clam chowder?
if you like clam chowder, these would probably also be good in a crab chowder or even a shrimp chowder
Or a scallop chowder?
or I don't like that.
A seafood chowder?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you any kind of chow
Duh.
that you say a dirt.
Duh. She loves them.
These
They're not my fave, but she was like over the moon.
I'm not, I don't remember being huge on them like by themselves.
Yeah, they taste weird by themselves.
Well, if you eat them with like a tuna sandwich. Thank you for the kids.
They're definitely like seafood vibe. You have to have seafood with them or not at all.
Have you ever eaten some sort of seafood Sammy or a soupy with a seafood vibe? Oh my god, these are so good.
So good. So good.
They are just a delicious-roon.
Yeah.
Game-changing. Delish. Good stuff.
You guys know
I
what
can
Old
have
Bay is, right? Old Bay is a spice. It's been around for, 200 years or something? It's a blend that is used for, like, in clam boils and things like that. That's really what it is. And they've spiced, like, they're a regular cheese one that they're doing it to, right? Yeah. But that's what they made it for. It's a blend for, like, clam boils.
They had the big container of them.
Oh.
You know how they have those big
Yeah, of those?
things of this flavor? And I said, I don't want to go too nuts.
They would go stale before you eat
I
them.
don't want to go too crazy.
Yeah. If they're regular ones, I'd help you eat them. I'm not a fan of these in or out of chowder or anything else. But I can
You
see.
didn't like them in the chowder?
I didn't. I did not. I'm not a big fan of Old Bay. So that's probably why.
Oh, they were just all for me then.
They are. But, they still say limited edition on them. Yeah, so they had them out last year about this time. is when they came out with. So maybe they're gonna make them just like a summer thing.
Thank you for the corn. Very good stuff.
Yeah.
Dan, did you fall out of a salt shaker? Cause you're sodium fine.
Is that what's over? No way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so clever. Oh, but there's no rush to eat these because it says the sell-by date isn't even until September 15th. So they're at 21:35. They even give a time that they have to be sold by.
Yeah, my dad. I didn't fall out of a salt shaker, but my dad is 25%
Salt or shaker.
Celtic salt. So.
And he can shake. So there's that. Just saying,
So yeah. Just saying.
You don't like Old Bay either? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's one of those things that you either really like it or you don't. And I'm on the don't list for that. You know what I'm saying. It's just a thing.
So
yeah, make sure you guys keep your Tuesday nights free because here we are. And if it's super important that you can't be here, then you can go watch it on YouTube afterwards, for sure. Yeah. Just a couple hours.
guys gonna always fight me.
I do. I want to fight her.
Guys, should we fight her?
Yeah.
You guys think we can take her?
Do you guys think we can take Meg? Because I never get to fight with an American ever. So this would be like Family Feud.
All right, we're gonna sign off on YouTube.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do a Family Feud. I'm gonna move this right out of the way while you're
a
signing.
little battling on the TikTok. So
We'll see you guys real soon.
you're here on YouTube. Thank you for being here. We will see you next week with your favorite podcast ever.
And maybe before then, you never know.
/Mukbang.
Mooka.
Okay, sure enough.
Just saying.
Catch you later. Follow me on Instagram.